roll, people. This is the last video in our 7 Principles of Prosperity by Prospa email. So basically, we've been sending you this video series because we know that growing your business is an important goal for you, and we want to help you make that happen. My name is Diamond Okoh, and I am the founder of HelloFounder. This is the last time you guys are going to receive me in your inbox. And so let's make this last time absolutely fabulous. Today we're talking about one of the most important things that matter when it comes to trying to build our dream lives and trying to build our dream business, and that would be playing the long game. It's so difficult to do, and sometimes we can get the idea of it mixed up, especially if you're on a continent like Africa, where hardship sometimes can make you lose sight of the long game, can make you lose sight of, where you're trying to go. And when I say, or when we say playing the long game, we're talking about making decisions from a place of your vision, from a place of the legacy that you want to leave, from a place of the life you want to build for yourself, versus making decisions based off of immediate satisfaction, immediate gratification, or based off of where you are currently. Based off of allowing the things in your environment or in your reality currently. That is what I mean, what we mean when I say playing the long game. And this is not something that's always easy to do, right? It's not enough for us to just say, focus on the long-term wins and focus on your long-term goals. Don't allow yourself to get distracted. That's just, it's all good and fine up until you get in heated situations where you need to make those decisions. So how exactly can you play the long game? Because the truth is, it's not that most of the people who have made decisions from short-term gratification, it's not that most of them didn't want to play the long game. Sometimes people just lose sight of it, and other times people don't know how to keep going, right? How to just continue to quote-unquote play the long game. So how do you even do this? How do you play this game? The first thing would be focus on the process, not as much the outcome. So a lot of us, we tend to focus on, this is my business. If it blows, I'll be flying in a private jet, vacationing in Maldives this week, working on my computer from the beach, da 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 da. And all those things are fine and good. Hell, I want to be flying a private jet. I want to be vacationing in Maldives this week, Dubai next week, living the life, right? But the truth is that will most likely not be happening for you at the pace that you're imagining it happening for you, the way you have dreamt it up in your head right now. The truth is, your focus is mostly on taking this business. You want to get to that place. You want it to grow to a point where it allows you to do all of those things. To make those things a reality, you want to focus more on the process of building the business. Because if we focus too much on the outcome, what happens is when things don't work out the way we want them to work out, we lose motivation, we feel down. It hits us a lot harder. And we see other people, flying private jets, buying new cars, we feel, are we even making the right decision? Is this really the right path to be taking? Okay? And it could literally get you off course and get you to make decisions that you would not normally make. So focus in the process. Start to fall in love with the rejections, with the mistakes, with the ups and downs of building your dream life. Because that, at the end of the day, that's where the real fun is at. It is the process that builds you into the person who can manage a $1 billion business, who can manage a lifestyle where you're flying jets and buying cars and doing all of those things. Because as much as people say it's really hard to build a successful business, it's really hard to join the 1%, trust me, it is tougher to stay at the top. It is tougher to be part of the 1%. And the only way to survive is if you have built, the character strength, you've built the soft skills, you've built the knowledge, the wisdom, you have the experiences that will equip you to survive when you're at the top 1%. So start to fall in love with the process. Tell yourself, I love showing up every day and figuring out how to grow my business. The second way to play the long game is focus on learning how to build the business versus trying to hit a sale or trying to close a client. It's easier to get frustrated when things don't work out if all your focus is I have this plan, this is the plan that will get me there. Because when that plan doesn't work, you get frustrated, you lose momentum, versus when your focus is on learning how to close more clients, on learning how to make more sales, on learning how to build a business that thrives and that does well. So focus more on learning how to do the thing you're trying to achieve, and use all the plans and the actions and the ups and downs that you're facing as a learning process. The third way to play the long game is to learn to make decisions from a place of where I want to go versus from a place of now. There are certain times that business opportunities or things that look like opportunities show up, and the only way to know that this thing is not an opportunity is to look at where you want to go, to look at the life you want for yourself, to look at the business you're trying to build, and to see if this aligns with that purpose, if this aligns with that vision. And if not, to walk away from that deal or from that business or from whatever it is, or from that situation, because it's just not in alignment with where you're going. The fourth way to play the long game is to understand that not everything is about money. To learn the art of leaving money on the table, because sometimes it's not about the money. Sometimes you need to leave money on the table to get to where you're trying to go. Now, I'm not saying that you should not make your business about Joro free. Somebody comes and says they'll give you exposure, you jump on it. No. When people are offering you things, when you have an offering that doesn't come with a money backing, you need to ask yourself, what is the value long term that this thing could give me? If it works out, what exactly is the value long term? Does it give you a connection? Does it give you a new lesson? Does it give you something you can put on your resume? Like, what is the value? And when I mean value, is it value to you? Because not everything that we do in business is going to bring us sales immediately, but some of them would have values that they bring to us long term that will help us achieve our long term goals. And finally, playing the long game. The long game also involves a lot of sharing. A lot of sharing your experience, a lot of sharing your processes, a lot of helping other people and collaborating with other people. You cannot play the long game if you're not in the spirit of sharing, if you're not in the spirit of helping other people. Because trust me, it gets really hard. You cannot do it on your own. You need people to keep pushing and to keep showing up, and sharing for some reason empowers me to keep doing that. Sharing my process empowers me to keep the vision of who I want to be and the business I'm trying to build in sight. Okay guys, this has been a fun video series. I've had so much fun sharing some of the things that have helped me or that are helping me build my dream business. I hope to see you guys at HelloFounder or on HelloFounder.co, at Instagram, at Facebook. Until then, stay positive. Say it with me. Stay positive, stay hydrated, and always choose your happy. Mwah! Bye-bye.